Hi guys, good morning. It's 7:30 UK time, 25th of September 2014. We are just before the Europe Open, so let's start with quick risk warning. Please bear in mind that FX Live Trading Room, FX Advisor Live Trading Room has the educational purpose only. Trading FX on margin carries a high level of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. You can sustain a loss of some, all, or even more than your initial investment, so please do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose. One more time, welcome in our live trading room, plenty of fireworks around. We've been hit with few trades, we did good with few trades, but as I mentioned in the morning comment, it's all about the money management. It's how we manage our money, right? So that's the reason, as I mentioned, FX is risky. That's the reason I'm not trading more than 0.25, 0.5 risk of my overall account into one transaction, right? To be on a safe side, even with 10 losers in a row, right? FX is not regulated, as we know. It's OTC, so every broker could or can quote a bit different prices. So that's the name of the game, right? That's FX. Guys, plenty to discuss today. Especially as we are approaching end of the quarter, end of the month, end of the week, right? So plenty different things to discuss, and to be honest with you, it's hard to decide where should we start. All right. Okay, let's start with pound Aussie because we are very close to the selling signal. As I mentioned in the morning comments. Sorry, let me make it much more clearer. All right, guys. Pound Aussie. Let's start with weekly chart. We are approaching a very important level on weekly, as you can see. All right, and for me, technically speaking, I don't want to discuss the fundamentals right now and what happened during the Tokyo session. Technically speaking, that's the sell for me based on the weekly chart, based on the supply demand zones. You know that I'm not using 4-hour chart, but guys, this time we've got the situation that finally we broke down through the channel. Now it's just we get back to retest the high, and similar story we have on 1-hour chart. Right, where we get back into the high. Okay, and we are testing the whole supply zone. We're testing the supply zone. Here, so that's the sell for me. Of course, the huge risk is what if we are going to have risk of sentiment, then the commodity crosses or commodity currencies are supposed to lose the ground, are supposed to collapse. Okay, so we have to be extremely careful, and we have to trade with very tight stops. All right, we have to actively manage our positions to be on the safe side. So guys, as I mentioned here, the pound Aussie is a sell for me. Okay, as long as we are below the supply zone. Similar situation we've had yesterday on pound CAD. All right. First, I took the short. I've been stop out, but then on the retest here, right? One more time. Sorry, guys. I took the short. I've been stop out. We went higher, and on the move back, I took the short again, and I hit my target. Okay. And today we've got similar situation on pound Aussie. Okay. As I mentioned before, I'm shorting this stuff because we are at supply area so I'm shorting with tight stop. Could be that we are going to see some stop hunting, and even if it's gonna happen and we will get back into the we are going to see the continuing sell-off, we have to rejoin, we have to reopen our short position. Okay, that's the first thing. Another thing, is a Euro Kiwi. We are approaching strong resistance zone. It's where market showed a strength last time. Okay, so I would be very careful around 60.40 here on daily chart. And also, if we are going to switch to lower time frame, if we are going to switch to 1 hour chart, okay, so it might be that it's the same situation as we've had on the pound CAD, as we have on our short pound Aussie right now. Okay, it could be that we are hitting the stops, and once we are going to close below 160, most probably I'm gonna join the short side here as well. Okay. Quickly, just we'll have plenty of time to discuss longer after the Europe Open, but we have to be ready. Now, guys, weekly chart, Kiwi dollar. Right, there's the member of the RBNZ, very dovish, and huge sell-off during the Tokyo session. And again, my approach is the technical one. All right, that's the weekly steep downtrend channel. We are approaching dynamic demand. We are at dynamic demand based on the based on the bottom of the channel, right? So maybe here on the stop hunting, that could be the idea to join the long side, but also showing me and supporting eventually my short Euro Kiwi All right. Let's get back to Euro Kiwi. I mentioned once we are going back below 160, I'm shorting. If you want to have conservative approach, all right. So wait for the break of this steep channel, wait for retest 60.10, and if we are going to fail here, try to go short. Guys, volatility is back. That's the important thing. Volatility is back. Now, we have to try to trade with very tight stops, because if we are wrong, we have to give up. We should give up a bit. But because of this huge volatility, if we are correct with our setup, right? If we are correct with our setup, we are going to get more than 1 to 3 risk reward. So even with few trades against you in a row, right? Try to keep your head cool and try to follow the plan. Don't try to quickly reverse earlier losses. Okay. Now, majors, euro dollar, there you go. We've had plenty of discussions around 28. Maybe it's time to go long. Maybe no. I mentioned that I'm not ready to go long as long as we are not below 27.80. All right, and we went below 27.80. Then we were trying to make turnaround, all right? And again, as I mentioned in my morning comment, don't ask me about the fundamentals. The long I took is purely based on the technical stuff. My exposure is extremely low, all right? I've got my stop 27.38 offer side. The barrier 27.50 is done. I do expect some relief rally, some profit taking. I'm not expecting that we are going to change the trend. For me, looks like strongest pullback, stronger bounces are selling opportunity. Okay, I will get back to euro within the second. Guys, that could be opportunity intraday to short dollar Swiss franc. Remember, for a quite long period of time, I mentioned I'm not gonna sell as long as we are not gonna hit 94.80. Okay. Bam, guys, before the Europe Open. All right. Bam, dynamic supply. All right. Again, very aggressive traders. If we are going to close at the top of the hour below this supply, aggressive traders shorting with stop above the figure. Conservative traders waiting for the break of the channel, get back below the channel on daily, the green lines, and short. So plenty of setups today, guys, plenty of setups. Hopefully we will be able to collect few pips today. Okay. I've got two things to share with you. First thing, as we've had strong sell-off of commodities, commodity currencies during the Tokyo session, it could be that those commodity currencies may recover versus European currencies. All right, so we have to be very careful here, and that could be the chance, as I mentioned. All right, Pound Aussie, I'm holding short. Pound CAD, Euro Kiwi, but below 160, guys. I'm not short yet. For me, once we are going back below those supply, so then we can treat it as a stop hunting, bam, like this. All right. You may also try to short it once we are below the channel, below the bottom of the channel, this aggressive channel. Okay. Pound. I don't know how to approach this beast. Looks like we are going back into the downtrend. We broke the channel to the upside, and we are trying to get back inside the falling channel, right? Looks like it's a sell towards 61.50, bottom of the channel. What is my thinking for the next 2 days, today, tomorrow? One more time, we are approaching end of the month, end of the quarter, end of the week. Especially end of the month, end of the quarter are very, very important. What I expect, that could be I may be wrong, totally wrong, but my expectations, we are going to see finally some just correction over today, tomorrow, and we are going to see strong dollar buying into the end of the quarter, end of the month. So 25th is today, 26, 7, 8, 29, 30th. So we, because I'm calculating, usually FX is T+2, right? To get the settlement before the end of the month, the trade at least has to be done Friday, right? 25th, 26th tomorrow, and then 2 working days. 27th Saturday, 28th Sunday, 29th, 30th Tuesday. Okay, so some profit taking. If someone wants to settle something, the trades have to be done before end of the session tomorrow. So that's why I'm waiting for some profit taking. All right, and on intraday basis, I don't know, like dollar Swiss franc, right, trade or something like this, as I mentioned before, and then I will try to buy dollar late Friday, early Monday. I will try to buy dollar on dip. Okay. Now we've got stop hunting on Kiwi dollar, right, below the channel on monthly, and we are approaching this dynamic demand. Okay. Guys, I took the profit. Remember, we were discussing to sell Kiwi at 75, right? Because of this bear flag, and as I mentioned, I took the full profit earlier today. Looks like market is trying to take all the stops everywhere. Guys, dollar Swiss at 80. Strong as of now, right? Pound very weak. Euro Kiwi close to short entry. My long euro dollar, I'm done with long euro dollar. Why did we take a short Aussie? Because of the channel break, right? That's the huge channel. We done here, pull back to the supply area, and we are short with very tight stop just above. $85.15. The entry level, $85.15. On the pound side, the volatility is so high, right? I would be very careful, but I would try to sell on the move above 63.10 with very tight stop, right? So on the pound side, most probably, we are going to close on a weak side this hour, and if it's gonna happen, I would like to see some either retest of the top of the channel on daily, or retest this supply zone here, 62.20. Also, indices are sell in my opinion. Dollar yen, I was trying to buy. I thought that maybe we are going to see, especially it's perfect long setup, and I'm still looking to buy, even if we have 109.50 the resistance, but technically speaking, perfect setup, and I was looking to buy at 108.80. Unfortunately, didn't hit my entry. Now looks like the yesterday high and today's open, so something around 109.10, 109 could be the buying area with very tight stop. Okay, looks like because yen, that's the nice setup technically speaking, and to have the fundamentals in the background, right? The yen is crap. Bank of Japan is buying the stocks. Guys, check the article on zero hedge. Okay, check the article on zero hedge, and so 1/20 of the Nikkei is owning by Bank of Japan, directly, indirectly, whatever. So that cannot indicate something good. We've got 4 minutes to close. Let's see. Euro Kiwi, what's going to happen? I'll try to find this article, 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Yeah, I got it. Guys, so that's the link. Go through the article. Looks like they want to kill the yen, because at some point, it's for me, maybe it's not rational, but what I think is what Bank of Japan is trying to do is trying to push the stocks higher, buying the dips, right? Miss Watanabe feels okay, so she may want to start to spend more, right? But at some point, if Bank of Japan will keep buying the stocks, so at some point Bank of Japan is gonna be the owner only, right? The all Wanatabis are gonna to spend their money in what next? Looks like the central banks are lost somewhere. And looks like the dollar is the only alternative. Okay, we've got 50 seconds, 45 in Europe will open. I'm still waiting with the order for USD CAD. might be that I'm going to lower the order a bit if we are going to see the correction, right? I'm waiting at 110.30, 1140 as a target and higher. All right, so Europe is open. Sell off on DAX at the beginning of the trading session. Would you like to buy some yen? So Euro yen could be the idea on Riley. Let's have a look closer. Right now, I do expect eventually some bounce because we had fall, base, Riley, so we took out this supply. Now we're testing demand zone, so some bounce is possible. Then on a smaller thing, we've got Riley, base, drop. If this drop will take out this demand, then we may start to think about selling around 39.50. Okay. Dollar Swiss, let's wait a few minutes. For me, is a sell around current level. Right at supply. So we may see the correction towards the US session and then continuation of the buy dollar action during the US session. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna short Euro Kiwi below 59.96. And I'm short dollar Swiss franc right now with stop 95.04 beat. Only because of the supply zone on weekly chart. DAX is trying to recover after early sell-off. So let's collect few pips. With dollar Swiss franc, I'm gonna watch the bottom of the channel and the top of this channel on daily, so around 94.50, to see what's going to happen. Okay. Just let me make an update. Okay. Aussie is weakening, so I'm watching pound Aussie short, and I will try to close it early. If something is wrong here with this trade, I'm gonna to close it earlier. I'm not gonna wait for the stop. Looks like market is extremely addicted to the stimulus, so every every bad information is translated into the more stimulus, more money. One day it's gonna to end very ugly. Euro yen as of now, the demand zone I mentioned a few minutes ago works perfectly fine, 20 pips to the upside. That's why I mentioned not to sell there. Euro pound trying to hold 78.10. As long as it holds, we may see, we may want to choose to trade against the pound. If you want to trade something, try to trade against the pound as long as we are above 78.10 on euro pound. Hopefully that's clear. Pound trying to recover as discussed. Yesterday I sent the alert at the US Open and we discussed two things. Gold was on a very important at a very important point, but broke to the downside during the Tokyo session. Completely different than S&P, right? I took tiny long S&P and gold. I've been stop out on gold, but I made 3-1 or 1-3 risk reward on S&P. But as I mentioned today, I took the whole profit already, and I'm waiting for US to open. Next target for gold is 1180 in my opinion. So rallies towards everything below 1235 could be the selling opportunity. And DAX, I would say, is flying. And mostly because of the draggy comments during the Tokyo session, and you can check the details in my comment. So again, the market takeaway out of this comment is more printing. I would like to buy some dollar yen, but lower. Pound weak, so we were not able even to retest and take some stops as of now. I'm watching dollar Swiss franc, guys, and simply it's not necessary to wait for stops. It's possible that I'm gonna cut much earlier in the short, eventually to reopen later on. I don't have to stay in the market if the market is against me, so that's the important thing. As I mentioned in the morning comment, dollar index is within the strong resistance zone. If we are going to be able to hold within the downward channel for the next hour or so, that could be that we are going to target 61.50. Aussie and Kiwi, especially I'm watching Kiwi. If we are going to react at all around those levels. Dollar CAD, very strong supply level, 1120, 1140. And we've had the reaction yesterday already, right? We hit that level and we get back 70 pips. Unfortunately, we missed by 18 pips our buy order. We were waiting not at the shadows, but we were waiting at the bodies here if we want to discuss the candles. It's the second time in a row we missed the buying opportunity on dollar CAD by few pips. So what we may see today with dollar CAD is the stop hunting. So rally above 1140 and pullback, but looks like every pullback is a buying opportunity. Kiwi approaching the level we discussed at around 79.40. Let's see, next few hours gonna be very interesting. How they want to trade the end of the quarter. I would say that they will try to take some profits, as I mentioned, today, tomorrow morning, and then we are going to see again strong dollar buying into the end of the quarter, end of the month. On the dollar cut here, we've had yesterday the rally, the base, and the drop below this demand zone. So right now we get back and we are within the supply, right? Potential supply. Let me say that way. Potential supply. I'm holding dollar Swiss, so I'm not gonna to increase my exposure on the short side of the dollar right now. Aussie and Kiwi trying to recover a bit. Pound yen is a bit tricky right now here on the early. That's where we reacted, and it's where we may react next time. But as long as I mentioned, as long as above 97750, the opportunities to the upside. And look, guys, I'm trying to catch some sellers. Again, 78.10 euro pound. I'm selling a bit euro kiwi here at 60.05, and my stop is 60.40 bit side. Maybe, just maybe, we should sell pound kiwi instead. I'm already short pound Aussie, so again, wouldn't increase. Eventually, we may want to wait for stop hunting and move back. Market trying to slow down. And guys, we are approaching the low of the previous week. Also, we are testing this support zone. Looks like the pound wants to be the strongest. Let me have a look. What we may see within the news services. Nothing really special. On the calendar side, within the next 15 minutes, we've got some euro data, N3 money supply, private loans, and Italian retail sales. Pound CAD was good yesterday. Of course, first on the short here, I've been stopped out. False breakout and another short, right? Remember. It could be similar situation as discussed on the beginning of our meeting today. It could be similar situation eventually with Pound Aussie. So if that's gonna happen, we have to be ready to eventually reopen it. After the confirmation, of course. All right, pound testing the zone I mentioned, but pound hit me a few times already, and looks like we are crossing every selling or buying areas without any problem, hitting the stops, right? as we hit this buying area and we nicely recovering. That's the first selling area, and 63.70 as the next one eventually. But I would like to avoid the first one, at least of now. It's where we're trying to find the support on Aussie. So once we are above this trend line, that could be signal that we may start correction. I know that we have plenty of lines here on our chart. It doesn't look good, but look, really they are quite important. So it's 10 minutes to the top of the hour to the euro data. So let's have a short break here, and I'll be back just before the euro data. So dollar Swiss is we hit the barrier. Okay, at 95. We are still within some distance to our stop. On the other hand, the pound is trying to decide which way they want to go. We hit the level I mentioned, and the thing is, we should see supply right now. But one may argue we are above this downward channel on daily chart. So it might be that we are trapped for some time here. I'm still watching pound yen. Alright guys, I'm done with dollar Swiss franc here. No, we didn't hit the stop yet. 3, 2. I'm done. I closed from the finger, so I closed 1 pip earlier. Euro yen taking the hit. It's all about the euro right now. Euro is taking big hit. That's good. That's from our euro kiwi perspective. If there is the noise outside the window is too big, just let me know. I'm gonna close the window. Looks like on the pound we're trying to decide which way should we go. we done here. As long as we are falling strongly on the on the euro pound, pound may hold well, but guys, we are approaching the monthly red line, the monthly line. But let's have a look on the monthly chart if there is, yeah, we are approaching this monthly line and it's around 77.70. So be careful out there. Euro Kiwi, I'm targeting 58.40, the bottom of this of the channel, the place where we start the strong rally last night. Okay. I'm not. No. I'm not. I'm not shorting yet. As I mentioned, we may be trapped. But if you want to short, just with tight stop above 63.30, so like 25 pips. Trying to sell as close as possible to 10, if you want. No, I'm not. I'm not selling yet. I'm short pound already versus Aussie, right? So hopefully with Aussie, as discussed, the bulls are going to be able to break to the upside here, just profit taking, and maybe we are going to see some profit taking, bigger profit taking on pound Aussie as well. So it's what we are looking for actually right now. Let me have a look on weekly again, dollar Swiss franc. looking for a next big resistance. That could be the trend line. And that could be, yeah, here as well. Okay. I'm looking for the place where market showed a weakness, and it's around 59.15. So if we are going to see those levels, that could be a profit-taking area for me. Partial profit-taking, yes. You took? Did you take it? Yeah, so that's great as of now. I would target the lower end of the 61.50. As I mentioned, for me that was that supply should show up there, but I'm sitting pound Aussie short, so at some time I may add into the short pound via USD. That easily could happen, right? But let's give them the chance to show what they want to do. It's all about watching right now. Yeah, the positions are doing well. What a noise. Okay, go guys, go. Market is doing quite well right now. That's good for us. Swiss franc. I'm sick again. Because of the Swiss franc. Pound cat, pound cat. We may have here simply another megaphone. So we may stop here at this demand. If we are going across the demand, so supply should show up and we've got the chance to retest another demand zone. Right. Guys, I'm gonna to close the window, okay? Because for me, it's this noise. Now a bit better. Sorry about that. Guys decided to clean around. Finally, better later than never. Um, yes, we may have short stop here as well. 59.40. Let's see. Okay, let's make it bigger this time. Dollar yen showing some sign of weakness. As you may see here. Kiwi here and Aussie here are at the key levels right now from our Euro Kiwi short perspective and Pound Aussie short perspective. Okay guys, come on. There's nothing to hesitate. Euro Kiwi. It's still daily chart, and yeah, we have to be careful around yesterday open. So let's have the line and the open. That definitely could produce some bounce. All right. Looks like we're trying to find the support here. Some demand is visible, but after such a strong move, let's give them a few more minutes. Here still, it was the reason we took the short as well, right? So the daily close gonna be quite important here. And pound cut, plenty of space to the open, but we have to be, it's where we stopped yesterday at the place where market showed the weakness last time, and that's gonna be important if we want to trade pound cut, right? Okay. That's why we're trying to fight here. All right, pound is weakening. That's good sign. And the dollar Swiss franc is making me sick. Come on, guys, push it lower. Euro pound retesting, this time from the bottom, retesting broken 78.10. Let's move the line here as well. Guys, Euro Kiwi, if we are going to move and close above this place, that's the where market showed the strength last time. All right, I'm gonna take half of the profit to cover partially loss from dollar Swiss franc. Okay. It's what we discussed, where we should see at least bounce. And we got quite nice possibility of the bounce here. Aussie. Guys, I'm taking half on both. Pound Aussie, Euro Kiwi. And I'm taking the profit right now. So the loss from dollar Swiss franc is well covered. Okay. With Euro Kiwi, I'm gonna focus. For the 59.50, and if we are going break through 59.50, then 59.20 area, and target should be around 58.40. With Pound Aussie, right, we are targeting the bottom of the channel, so we are targeting for the rest levels around 79. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. With Pound Aussie, we are targeting 84. Okay. If you are short Pound USD, then 61.50 is a target. There is no reason to try to sell dollar yet. I would say it's better to watch what currency got the chance to have the upside correction against the dollar and try to trade versus the weakest at the very moment. Okay. Okay, guys, the start of the day wasn't that good, but because of the dollar Swiss franc, but we managed to recover nicely, and we are still got the chance for bigger profits in Euro, Kiwi, and Pound Aussie. Okay. And on the tradingfloor.com, you may find short comments in regards to the last Draghi press conference. Not this one during the Tokyo session, not this one, not those sentences from the Bloomberg, but the comments in regards to the Draghi press conference, which took place in Vilnius, most probably. It's by John Hardy from Saxo Bank. Still, I expect some profit taking today, tomorrow, and then very strong dollar buying into the end of the month and quarter. All right. Most probably we are going to slow down right now. So guys, be careful around the US Open. I will make an update if necessary. Manage your positions actively. Don't let them go down. All right. If any questions, hesitations, just drop me an email. I'm here to help. I would like to confirm the Saturday training morning. So, you know, I've got few one-on-one trainings Saturday. So just to confirm that the dates are valid. So we will see Saturday. So pretty much that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much. Wish you a pleasant day. We'll try to, if any good entries, I will make an update. So we will try to collect a few pips more today. Guys, have a great day. Thank you very much for your time. See you again with Live Trading Room next week. Let me have a look quickly because it's GDP and ECB. So most probably we are going to have trading marathon as usual on Thursday. But we are going to, of course, we are going to confirm it. Okay. All right, guys. Be careful. Maybe with Euro Kiwi, it's good to take the rest and to try to reopen within the supply zone again above 160. Okay. So have a great day, guys. Thank you very much. Keep collecting the pips and check out our website for updates. Have a great day, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.